If Blender is showing error code 2330 during installation, don't worry. This is usually a Windows installer problem, not a Blender problem itself. In this video, I'll show you a quick and safe way to fix it step by step so you can get Blender installed without wasting time. If this helps, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more fast software fixes. Let's jump right in. First, it helps to understand what's actually causing the error. Error 2330 is commonly linked to Windows MSI installer issues. That usually means there's a permission problem, corrupted installer files, a blocked temp folder, or an incomplete previous install that's interfering with the setup. So the goal here is to clean things up, make sure Windows has the right permissions, and then run the installer properly. Start with the easiest fix first. Clear your temp files. Press Windows and R on your keyboard, type %temp%, and press enter. This opens the temporary files folder for your user account. Now select everything in that folder and delete it. If some files won't delete because they're in use, just skip those and delete the rest. Clearing this folder removes old setup data that can sometimes block a new installation. Next, check the main Windows temp folder. Open File Explorer and go to C:\Windows\temp. If Windows asks for permission, allow access. The important thing here is to make sure this folder is not restricted. If you can't write to this folder, the installer may fail with error 2330. If needed, right-click the folder, open Properties, go to Security, and confirm your user account has right permissions. If permissions look wrong, that could be the source of the issue. Now download a fresh copy of Blender just to be safe. Sometimes the installer file itself is corrupted, and even a small download issue can cause the setup to fail. So go back to the official Blender website and re-download the installer instead of using an older file you already had. Using a clean download eliminates one of the most common causes right away. Once you have the installer, right-click it and choose Run as Administrator. This is a very important step because Windows installer errors often happen when the setup doesn't have enough permission to write files where it needs to. Running as admin gives Blender the access it needs to complete installation properly. If the install still stops, temporarily disable your antivirus only if you suspect it's blocking the installer. Some security programs interfere with MSI installations, especially when the setup tries to write files into protected locations. Turn it off briefly, run the installer again, and then turn protection back on as soon as the install is finished. If Blender was partially installed before, that can also trigger the error. In that case, uninstall any broken Blender entry from your system, restart your computer, and then try the installer again. A clean restart helps clear locked files and resets the installer environment. After that, run the installer one more time as administrator. In most cases, the combination of clearing the temp folder, fixing permissions, and using a fresh installer is enough to solve the problem. Once installation finishes, open Blender and make sure it launches correctly. So to recap, the fastest fix for Blender error code 2330 is to clear your temp folder, check C:\Windows\temp permissions, run the installer as administrator, and reinstall using a fresh download. If your antivirus was blocking it, that can be part of the issue too. If this video helped, please hit the like button and subscribe for more quick tutorials and troubleshooting guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.